less than 3 days ago, your father survived an assassination attempt, rocked the nation, hit your family so personally. Last night, the former president walked into the convention hall here in Milwaukee. And Don, I feel like I saw a little pollen.
No. It was allergies. Allergies. Honestly, it was a very heavy moment. It was interesting that, up until then, and basically it was 48 hours when my father was shot in the face. Like it's that whole circle of events. I got a call from Kim. She calls me, your father was shot. It's like, well, more? Well, we don't have anything else. I'm like, this is, it was a Saturday evening in July. I was out with my daughter. We were actually out fishing. Just had to get my family in order. We didn't know if there was more stuff going on. I mean, where I live in Jupiter, Florida, police are swarming my house just in case. Those people were incredible. They were not requested by me. They just took that kind of action. But it was 90 minutes before I even knew he was alive. That was a tough moment. And then, finally, we get him on the phone, and honestly, considering the heaviness of that moment, it sort of gave me a window, for some levity. And, I asked, well, most importantly, how's the hair? And he goes, the hair is fine, Don, the hair is fine. There's a lot of blood in it, but it's fine. Yeah, well, there was, but, listen, our family, we're built a little differently, as you probably witnessed, as you probably witnessed when he stood up in defiance after being shot, right? I mean, these days, everyone's, I can say badass, hopefully, but, everyone's a badass on the internet, right? Everyone's a tough guy behind a keyboard, but when you're actually tested, most people, they don't rise to the occasion or they wither away. I mean, to be shot and to stand up with that kind of resolve, I just told him, I go, hey man, you're the biggest badass I know. That was my opening salvo, and then we started joking about hair, and I said, maybe can I call you Evander Holyfield because of the little missing chunk of ear. So we actually had some fun. It was just literally on speakerphone. It was Kim, and my daughter was there, and my ex-wife was there, and some of my other kids were there, and Eric's on another phone, and I'll never forget it, but that was a heavy couple of hours, just that unknown, and then you finally find everything's okay, then you sit down and you start seeing the video and you're watching the news, and it was like the adrenaline dump leaves. It was, sort of amazing how calm I was first, and then it's like once that goes, it was like,